Welcome to the Path to Buddhist Wisdom, where we explore insights not only from the teachings of Buddha but also how we can apply these ancient lessons to modern life. Today, I'm diving into a powerful story about a 71-year-old man, Mr. Hung, whose unexpected passing has left us with deep reflections about our health and the hidden risks in our daily routines. As we all go through our lives, we might think we're doing everything right, leading healthy lifestyles, working hard, and keeping active. But what if the seemingly harmless habits we adopt every morning are silently harming us? In this video, we'll be uncovering the often overlooked risks that seniors face every day, from exercising on an empty stomach to rushing out of bed, and how such habits can have lasting consequences. Through practical advice and stories of real-life examples, we'll explore how we can not only improve our health but also leave a meaningful legacy for future generations. So, stay with us until the end of the video, and let's reflect on how small adjustments in our morning habits could transform our lives, making us healthier and more mindful. Part 1: The hidden dangers in our morning habits. Have you ever stopped to think about the small habits you do every morning? Habits you might not even realize could be affecting your health. Mr. Hung, a 71-year-old man from a quiet rural area, thought he was leading a healthy life. He exercised daily, tended to his garden, and generally felt well. Yet, one fateful morning, while working in his garden, he suddenly collapsed. This tragedy left many of us wondering what hidden dangers might lurk in our daily routines. It's easy to assume that if we feel okay, we're in good health. However, there are countless small actions in our everyday lives that can slowly harm us without us even noticing. In today's video, we'll dive into 3 crucial morning habits that every senior, and anyone interested in improving their quality of life, should avoid. Our first tip may sound simple, but its implications can be profound. Avoid engaging in strenuous activities on an empty stomach. As we get older, our bodies require a little more care, especially when transitioning from rest to activity. When we wake up, our body is in a state of low energy and has been conserving resources throughout the night. It's like a car that's been parked overnight without any fuel. It might seem ready to go, but without proper nourishment, the engine may struggle to start. Think of the body as a system that has been on standby, repairing and restoring itself. It's only after we wake up that the body starts to gear up for the day ahead. And if we immediately jump into a vigorous activity, like gardening, heavy lifting, or even a demanding workout, without giving our body fuel to work with, we're setting ourselves up for potential harm. Older adults, in particular, need to pay attention to this. As we age, our cardiovascular systems become more sensitive, and the heart has to work harder to pump blood throughout the body. During the early morning hours, the body releases adrenaline to kickstart our systems, and this can lead to higher blood pressure. If we combine this elevated state of alertness with intense physical activity, it can cause a surge in blood pressure that may result in severe consequences, such as heart attacks or strokes. But the risks are not just physical. If we exercise without eating, the body lacks glucose, which is essential for energy. This can cause dizziness, fatigue, and in extreme cases, even fainting or falling. It's not just the immediate risks of injury that we need to worry about, it's also the long-term effects on our overall well-being and emotional health. Part 2: The importance of a slow and mindful wake-up. Now, let's move to another crucial morning habit that many of us overlook: getting up too quickly after waking up. This might seem like a trivial habit, something most of us do without thinking twice. But the truth is, This seemingly harmless act can have significant consequences for our health, particularly as we grow older. Imagine this: you wake up, eager to begin the day, and you leap out of bed immediately. It might feel like a burst of energy, but it's actually a shock to your body. While we sleep, our bodies go into a state of rest and recovery. Our heart rate slows down, blood pressure drops, and our muscles are relaxed. But when we suddenly stand up without allowing our body time to adjust, it can overwhelm the cardiovascular system, especially in seniors whose nervous and cardiovascular systems might already be more fragile. This abrupt change in position can lead to dizziness, lightheadedness, and even a loss of balance. For older adults, this sudden rush of blood to the brain can trigger a condition known as orthostatic hypotension, a significant drop in blood pressure when standing up. This can result in fainting, blurred vision, confusion, or even a fall. And as we all know, falls among seniors can have devastating consequences: broken bones, particularly hip fractures, or even life-altering injuries that might lead to prolonged rehabilitation or loss of independence. But here's the good news: this simple habit can be easily improved with just a little awareness and a few mindful changes. The first step is to resist the urge to jump out of bed the moment you wake up. Instead, give your body time to adjust to the transition from lying down to standing up. When you wake up, don't rush. Start by gently wiggling your toes and flexing your ankles. This helps get the blood flowing to your feet and legs. Take a few deep breaths to oxygenate your body. You can even try slowly bending your knees and stretching your legs while still lying in bed. These small movements help activate your muscles and prepare your body for the upright position. Once you feel ready, sit up slowly and let your feet dangle off the side of the bed. This allows your blood pressure to stabilize before you stand up fully. If you've ever felt that rush of dizziness or disorientation after standing up too quickly, you'll know how unsettling it can be. Now, imagine starting your day with a calm, grounded approach, feeling balanced and at ease before moving forward. This simple shift not only protects your physical health, but it also fosters a sense of mindfulness and gratitude. Taking the time to wake up slowly isn't just a physical act, it's a gift to yourself. It's a way to acknowledge that your body deserves to be treated with care and respect. And when we start our day with this kind of intention, we set the tone for a peaceful, mindful day ahead. Part 3. The dangers of straining in the bathroom: a small habit with big consequences. In the hustle and bustle of our daily routines, it's easy to overlook certain habits that seem mundane or even insignificant. However, as we age, these small habits can carry unexpected risks, especially when we're not paying attention. One such seemingly trivial activity is straining during bowel movements. This is something we might not often talk about, but it's essential to address. For older adults, straining in the bathroom can have dangerous consequences that go far beyond just physical discomfort. It's not just about the obvious strain on your muscles, there are deeper implications for your cardiovascular and overall health. When you're straining, you're exerting pressure on your body that limits blood flow to your heart, which, in turn, reduces the oxygen supply to your brain. This can cause a range of alarming symptoms: dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. For people with pre-existing conditions like hypertension or heart disease, this strain can trigger serious events like heart attacks or strokes. The added stress on your body is far from benign, it's a warning signal we shouldn't ignore. And that's not all. As we age, our blood vessels naturally lose some of their elasticity, making them more vulnerable to damage. The added pressure from straining can exacerbate this problem, potentially causing damage to blood vessels or even leading to hemorrhoids or other gastrointestinal issues. It's a quiet, insidious danger that most people aren't fully aware of. But the good news is that, like the other habits we've discussed, this one can be improved with mindful attention and care. Here's what you can do to protect yourself and prevent strain in the bathroom. Tip number 1. Relax and avoid rushing. The first step is simple: don't rush. The bathroom should be a space of comfort and relaxation, not a place of stress. When you sit down to use the bathroom, make sure you're in a comfortable position. One technique that can help is elevating your feet slightly on a small stool to mimic a natural squatting position. This reduces the pressure on your lower body and makes it easier to pass stool without straining. Tip number 2. Eat a fiber-rich diet. A key factor in promoting healthy digestion and preventing constipation is maintaining a fiber-rich diet. Foods like leafy greens, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables can help keep your digestive system functioning properly. The more consistent you are with this, the easier it will be for your body to manage its daily tasks, including bowel movements, without excessive strain. Tip number 3. Stay hydrated. Along with a balanced diet, proper hydration is crucial. Dehydration can exacerbate constipation, making it harder to pass stool. Start your day with a glass of water, and continue to drink throughout the day to keep your body properly hydrated and your digestive system running smoothly. By combining these approaches, you can minimize the strain on your body and protect yourself from unnecessary health risks. These changes might seem small, but over time, they can make a world of difference to your well-being. Reflecting on the bigger picture, the legacy we leave behind. As we continue to explore these habits, it's important to remember that health isn't just an individual concern, it's something that impacts our families, our communities, and even future generations. The decisions we make today about our health and well-being don't just affect our own lives, they shape the lives of those who come after us. Every small action we take, from nourishing our bodies with healthy food to taking the time to wake up slowly and mindfully, sends a message that we value our health and our loved ones. It's not just about living longer, but about living better, and leaving a legacy of health, wisdom, and care for future generations. Imagine the impact you could have if your children and grandchildren saw you living with such mindfulness and self-care. They would learn not only about the importance of physical health but also about the deeper values of self-respect and awareness. The habits we practice today will be the lessons they carry forward, influencing the way they care for themselves and those around them. In the next part of this video, we'll dive into the bigger picture of building a legacy of health and wisdom, how the choices we make today can shape a healthier and more fulfilling future. Not just for us, but for our families and communities. Takeaway lesson: the seemingly small habits we practice every day, like how we wake up, eat, and take care of our bodies, can have a profound impact on our health. By being mindful of these daily actions, we can avoid unnecessary harm and protect ourselves from future health challenges. But more than that, these habits serve as a foundation for building a legacy of health, wisdom, and well-being that we pass down to future generations. Part 4. Building a legacy beyond health, teaching the importance of integrity and financial wisdom. As we move forward in life, we realize that health isn't the only legacy we leave behind. The choices we make every day not only shape our own future but also the future of our loved ones. Today, let's talk about 2 other powerful legacies we can pass down to future generations: integrity and financial wisdom. The power of integrity, a legacy of moral values. Integrity is the foundation upon which all meaningful relationships are built. It's not just about grand gestures or dramatic acts, it's about the small, everyday choices we make. When we live with honesty, kindness, and respect, we set an example for those around us, especially our children and grandchildren. Think about the elders in your life, the ones who lived with patience, humility, and respect. Their actions didn't just create a sense of trust and respect among those who knew them, it left a lasting impression on their families. Imagine a grandparent who consistently treated others with kindness, always helped without expecting anything in return, and approached life's challenges with wisdom and patience. This type of behavior leaves a powerful mark on younger generations, teaching them the value of integrity and selflessness. One of the most beautiful aspects of integrity is how it ripples outward, influencing not only the present but shaping the future in ways we might never fully realize. When we live a life of integrity, we create a strong moral foundation that supports our families and communities long after we are gone. A legacy of financial wisdom, teaching future generations to earn honestly. In addition to integrity, another essential legacy we can leave behind is financial wisdom. It's easy to think that the best way to secure the future of our children or grandchildren is by leaving behind financial assets or property. But the most enduring legacy you can offer them isn't money or real estate, it's the ability to earn money honestly through their efforts and hard work. Teaching our children the value of honesty in earning is one of the most important gifts we can give. It's not just about providing them with the tools to make money, but about instilling in them the importance of integrity, hard work, and perseverance. By guiding them to earn money through legitimate means, we are helping them develop character traits that will define their future. For instance, teaching children the basics of budgeting, saving, and investing can set them on the path to financial independence and success. Small, consistent efforts, like saving a portion of their earnings or investing in low-risk assets, can yield significant results over time. This not only builds financial stability but also instills a sense of self-worth and accomplishment in them. The lessons they learn about managing money honestly will stay with them for a lifetime, equipping them to navigate the financial challenges they will face. But remember, the road to earning money honestly isn't always easy. There will be obstacles, setbacks, and disappointments. These challenges, however, are where true growth happens. When our children or grandchildren face difficulties and find ways to overcome them, they build the resilience and resourcefulness that will serve them for the rest of their lives. This type of wisdom, the wisdom to earn, save, and invest responsibly, is not just about wealth, it's about building a foundation of strength and self-reliance that will stand the test of time. Teaching them this isn't just about preparing them for financial success, it's about preparing them for life. Health, the ultimate legacy. While teaching integrity and financial wisdom is important, we must not forget that health is the ultimate legacy we can pass down. Good health is more than just the absence of illness, it's the foundation of a long, happy, and fulfilling life. When we prioritize our health, we not only improve our own well-being but also ensure that we can be there for our loved ones in meaningful ways. Imagine a family where the elders are still active and engaged, able to play with their grandchildren, share stories, and participate in family celebrations. When you're in good health, you can actively contribute to your family's life, providing wisdom, support, and love. On the other hand, when health deteriorates, the burden is not only on the individual but also on the family as a whole. The anxiety, the caregiving responsibilities, And the emotional toll it takes on the family are far-reaching and often underestimated. By valuing health as the ultimate legacy, we ensure that we are setting up our families for success. Health is a gift that enables us to live fully, participate in life, and pass on the lessons we've learned. It's an act of love, not just for ourselves but for those who rely on us. It frees our families from the burden of illness and allows them to focus on building their own lives. The bigger picture, a legacy that lasts. As we reflect on these three essential legacies, health, integrity, and financial wisdom, we begin to see that they are all interconnected. Our health enables us to live a fulfilling life. And when we live with integrity and wisdom, we not only improve our own lives but also set a positive example for others. In the next part of this video, we will explore how these principles of health, integrity, and financial wisdom come together to create a legacy of strength and vitality that can impact generations to come. We will look at how these values not only affect our physical and financial well-being but also shape the way we live, love, and care for one another. Takeaway lesson. By teaching future generations the importance of health, integrity, and financial wisdom, we can create a lasting impact that extends beyond our own lifetimes. The legacy we leave isn't just about what we accumulate in material wealth or achievements, but about the values we instill in those we love. These values, self-respect, honesty, hard work, and health, will be the foundation upon which future generations build their own lives. Closing thought. As we conclude this segment, I want to remind you of one powerful truth. The choices we make today determine the legacy we leave tomorrow. Whether it's taking the time to care for our health, teaching our children the value of integrity, or guiding them towards financial wisdom, we are building a future, not just for ourselves, but for the generations that follow. Part 5. Teach your descendants to earn money honestly, a lesson for future generations. One of the most valuable lessons you can impart to your descendants is the importance of earning money honestly and living with integrity. It's easy to assume that material wealth is the key to securing a family's future. After all, a large inheritance or real estate can provide comfort and financial security. But the more enduring and impactful legacy you can leave behind is not simply wealth, but the ability to create, sustain, and grow wealth through honest work. Let's pause for a moment and think about what this really means. Financial assets may provide immediate comfort, but they do not teach the life skills necessary to handle money wisely or sustainably. If you truly want to give your children or grandchildren a gift that will benefit them for the long term, teach them how to earn money honestly. Guide them to build a career or business based on integrity, perseverance, and hard work. A story of perseverance and hard work. I remember a story from a family I know, where a grandfather shared with his grandson his experience of building a business from the ground up. This grandfather, a man of humble beginnings, started his own small workshop many years ago. He didn't have a vast network or significant financial resources, but he had something more valuable, a commitment to honesty and hard work. He would tell his grandson, "The key to building a business is not to seek shortcuts. Do what you say you'll do, and do it with integrity. In the long run, the people you serve and the trust you build will create more opportunities than you can imagine." The grandson took these words to heart. Over the years, he watched his grandfather live by these principles. He saw his dedication to honest work, his respect for his employees, and the long hours he put into making sure his business ran smoothly. Eventually, the grandson followed in his grandfather's footsteps, using the same ethical principles to build his own successful career. This story illustrates the power of teaching honesty, hard work, and integrity in money-making. While the grandfather didn't leave his family with a large fortune, he passed down something far more valuable, the values that enabled his descendants to thrive. His legacy wasn't about wealth, it was about teaching his family how to sustain and build wealth through honest means. Teaching practical financial skills. Teaching your descendants to earn money honestly isn't just about instilling values. It's also about teaching them practical financial skills that will empower them for a lifetime. One of the simplest ways to do this is by sitting down with them and discussing topics like budgeting, saving, and investing. Explain the importance of living within their means, making wise choices with their income, and setting aside money for both the short and long term. For example, explain the power of compounding interest, how saving even a small amount each month can grow into a large sum over time if invested wisely. Discuss the importance of diversifying investments, whether through real estate, stocks, or other assets, and encourage them to take a long-term view of their finances. But just as important as teaching them how to manage their money is teaching them the attitude towards money. The way we view wealth can shape how we interact with it throughout our lives. If we see money as a tool for serving others and not just as a means to accumulate material possessions, we can cultivate a healthier relationship with it. Encourage your children and grandchildren to use their financial success to give back, whether it's through charity, community support, or helping others in need. Building resilience through financial challenges. It's also essential to teach your descendants how to handle financial setbacks and challenges. Life is unpredictable, and there will be times when financial difficulties arise. The key is to cultivate resilience and the ability to adapt. Let them know that setbacks are not failures but opportunities to learn and grow. Encourage them to develop a mindset of resourcefulness, how to bounce back from financial hardship, learn from mistakes, and keep moving forward. One of the most valuable lessons I've learned in my own life is that success doesn't come from never failing, it comes from getting up after each fall. Financial challenges can be difficult, but they are also opportunities to teach your children how to persevere, how to think critically, and how to rise above difficult circumstances. The resilience they develop through facing financial obstacles will serve them well in every aspect of their lives. The legacy of honest wealth. Teaching your descendants to earn money honestly doesn't just set them up for financial success, it sets them up for long-term happiness and fulfillment. When they earn money with integrity, they develop a sense of self-worth and confidence. They understand the value of hard work, the importance of maintaining strong relationships, and the satisfaction of achieving their goals through their own efforts. This approach to wealth building also helps foster a strong sense of purpose. Your children and grandchildren will not just be focused on accumulating wealth for its own sake. They will learn that wealth is a means to an end, the end being the ability to live a meaningful life, contribute to their communities, and support their families. A legacy of honest wealth is one of the most beautiful gifts you can give to your descendants. It's a gift that goes beyond money, it's a gift that equips them with the tools, values, and resilience needed to live fulfilling and successful lives. This is the true wealth that lasts for generations. Conclusion: living a legacy of integrity and wisdom. As we've discussed throughout this video, the most meaningful legacy is not about leaving behind material wealth, but about imparting the wisdom and values that will enable future generations to thrive. Teaching your descendants to earn money honestly is one of the most profound gifts you can give them. Through this gift, you provide them with the tools to create a sustainable future, and the values to live with purpose and integrity. In the end, wealth isn't just about what you accumulate, it's about how you use it and how you pass it on. By teaching your children and grandchildren to earn money honestly, you are giving them the keys to a life of integrity, fulfillment, and true success. The wealth of knowledge, wisdom, and integrity you pass on will outlast any material inheritance and will continue to benefit your family for generations to come. Call to action. If you found this advice helpful and inspiring, I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What lessons about money and integrity are you passing down to the next generation? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Path to Buddhist Wisdom, where we continue to explore ways to live a meaningful, wise, and fulfilling life. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. NHVY PHN 5A with tilde hone TT New BNCN them BT Chi SIUCHNHNAO Hoc Mun Tip TCCACPHN Cock NGNGN NGIU BNA with tilde Noi PHN 5U Phi La PHN Ket A with circumflex U Chat GPT A with tilde Noi Chat GPT CMN BNA with tilde NHCNH NGNHBN Noi PHN 5 THC Ra La PHN KT Thuk Ka KCHBN DA with circumflex Y La PHN KT Lun NG. Conclusion: the true legacy of wealth. As we've explored throughout this video, the most valuable legacy you can leave behind is not simply financial wealth, but the values or wisdom that WI integrity resilience. A legacy built on these principles is far more enduring than any material inheritance. It teaches your children and grandchildren how to stand on their own feet, make a positive impact on the world. The lessons shared in this video aren't just about money, they are about building a life of purpose, peace, and fulfillment. The wealth we pass down through values like honesty, hard work, and integrity becomes an asset that no economic shift can ever devalue. Part 6: The Wisdom of Health and Legacy. As we reflect on the journey we've taken through this video, it's essential to remind ourselves that health and legacy are intimately connected. The choices we make today not only impact our well-being, but they also lay the foundation for the future we leave behind. The care we take in maintaining our physical and mental health is not just for ourselves, it's a gift we offer to those who come after us. In Buddhist teachings, health is seen as a form of karma, the result of the choices we make today. Just like how we sow seeds, the fruits of our actions, habits, and attitudes grow and blossom over time. If we cultivate a life of health, we pass down not only our genes but also our habits, our approach to living well, staying active, and ensuring we have the strength to care for others. The Buddhist path teaches us the importance of nurturing our bodies, not as something to be used or discarded, but as sacred vessels that carry the essence of our spirit. A legacy is much more than what we leave behind in terms of wealth or possessions. It is also about the knowledge, values, and lessons we impart to future generations. As we live our lives with a commitment to health and well-being, we become the role models for younger generations. We show them that true wealth is not in material things but in the gift of a healthy body and a clear mind. These are the true assets that can never be taken away. Mindful living, a gift to future generations. In my years of studying Buddhist teachings and applying them to everyday life, I have come to understand that mindfulness is the key to living a healthy life. Each morning, each step, each breath is an opportunity to take care of ourselves and honor the precious gift of health. When we wake up, it's not just about preparing our body to face the world, but also about setting the tone for our inner peace. This mindful approach to life can be passed down as a gift to the younger generations. When they see us practice self-care, whether it's taking a moment to meditate, eat mindfully, or simply slow down, They learn to respect their bodies and minds. They begin to understand that health is a lifelong practice. And it's a journey that requires attention, patience, and dedication. By taking care of ourselves today, we ensure that we are well equipped to care for others. This could mean being able to play with our grandchildren, lend a helping hand to a friend in need, or simply being present for our families in the way that matters most. The importance of teaching health and well-being. The lesson here is clear. While it is important to teach our children the ways to earn a living, it is equally important to teach them how to maintain their health and well-being. Self-care is a skill that can be passed on. We can teach them how to eat well, how to manage stress, and how to keep their bodies active and strong. These habits are invaluable in their journey through life. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of balance, not just in our material wealth, but in our health as well. Balance is key to living a life of peace, joy, and vitality. When we pass on the wisdom of maintaining this balance, we set our descendants on a path of greater health and well-being. For example, I've seen many families where the elderly relatives play a central role in teaching the younger generations about food, exercise, and mindfulness. These teachings are not just about health, they are about living with intention. By showing our children and grandchildren the importance of a healthy body and mind, we set them up for success, happiness, and longevity. A life well lived, health as legacy. In conclusion, health is not just the absence of illness, it is an active process of nurturing the body, mind, and spirit. It is something that we can cultivate through mindful living, daily habits, and, above all, an unwavering commitment to our well-being. A life well lived is a life of balance, where we care for our bodies and minds so that we can care for those we love. Just like our financial legacy, our health legacy is something we must build and protect every day. It requires us to be intentional in our choices, to make time for self-care, and to be mindful of how our habits today impact our lives tomorrow. So, as you move forward in your journey, remember that health is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and those who come after you. It is the foundation upon which all other successes rest. By nurturing your health today, you ensure a future of strength, vitality, and love for the generations to come. Call to action. If you feel inspired by the message of health, legacy, and mindful living, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What steps are you taking today to ensure your health legacy for future generations? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Path to Buddhist Wisdom for more insightful content that empowers you to live a life of purpose, health, and integrity. Thank you for being with us on this journey. Until next time, take care of yourself and embrace the beauty of living with intention.